feeling? Well, my radiation really takes it out of me. But I feel like I'm getting stronger. Are you here alone?
I'm meeting someone.
Paul, I hope. I keep hoping you two can work things out.
Yeah, it hasn't really worked out that way.
What's happened? I've left him voicemail after voicemail. He hasn't gotten back to me.
Actually, he was arrested for assaulting a security guard while he was trying to see me.
Oh, my God.
He's not going to jail, but he is facing criminal charges.
Meg, look, I know that Paul hasn't handled things very well, but he loves you. Don't punish him for that. He needs you more than ever.
Barbara, I can't help Paul. I can't even see him. I had to get a restraining order. It was the only way I could get him to leave me alone.
I am very sorry. Paul has been having a very hard time lately, but something must have made him go off the deep end. Something must have provoked him.
Paul has no one to blame but himself.
I am so sorry I didn't know about this sooner.
I just assumed Paul would have told you.
Well, maybe he didn't want to worry me because I've been sick. And the thing is, if Paul needs me, I'm going to be there for him. I'm his mother. What the hell is going on?
I'm going to talk about it with you.
That would have been a very serious mistake, Paul. You know, I realize that you lost Meg. But rebounding with Sophie is not the solution. This girl is very vulnerable. She's desperate to feel needed and loved, and I know you feel sorry for her because I do too. But you can't let her think that she's got some kind of a future with you.
Mom, I've done nothing to lead her to believe any such thing.
Well, good. Then stop this before it gets worse. And on those uncertain terms, you let her know that what was about to happen will never happen again. Okay, you haven't told me yet. Are you going to stay away from Sophie or not?
I am not talking to you about this.
Paul, you're still in love with Meg. Admit it.
Just took out a restraining order.
Well, I can understand why you'd be angry, but this is no way to react.
Hello? Oh, it's my attorney. Hello, Mr. Bill Blowers. How are you? No way, no. I don't care about it at all. I don't care if I do go to jail. I have no intention of fighting these charges. Just plead no contest. Really? Really? Fine, I'll be right there. Have to go to the police station?
Well, I'll go with you.
No. No. Neither one of you can help me.
Sophie, the best thing you can do for Paul is to leave him alone.
No, I can't. He needs me.
Honey, he is in love with another woman.
But Meg is no good for him.
You can't stop him from feeling what he feels, Sophie.
I can stop him. Because I can give Paul what he needs. Meg never will. I know Paul is hung up on Meg, but if she cared about him at all, she would not have taken out the restraining order. She obviously does not understand him.
And you do.
He's been hurt over and over again. He feels all alone. I'm in the same boat.
Not exactly.
I could make him happy. If he just let me.
Honey, forgive me here, but I've got a feeling this is the same thing you said to Cole. And you tried to save him. And we both know how that turned out, don't we?
Paul is nothing like that.
I'm not saying that he is, but Sophie, I've been involved with so many men that I thought that I could change, and it never worked out. Can't save Paul. He has to save himself.
You're asking me to give up on him. That is the one thing that I can't do.
You're a very attractive woman.
So why don't you want to be with me?
Sophie, the best thing you can do for yourself right now is stay far away from me.
Hey! Hi!
Hi. I was just trying to get in touch with
were?
you. Yes. I wanted to know how you are. I wanted to know how the treatment's going.
There are good days and bad days.
Ah. Well, I gather this is not a very good day. Honey, you look a little stressed. What's going on?
I am, but it has nothing to do with radiation.
Oh, really? Well, what's going on?
My son, Paul,
Oh.
is doing very reckless things.
Oh, well, can I assume that this has to do with a woman?
Unfortunately, more than one.
Well, I know about Meg Snyder, of course, but I don't know who's behind door number 2.
Sophie Duran.
No, little Sophie who worked here. You know, she quit. She didn't even give me a reason why.
She has a very unhealthy ability to attach herself to unavailable men.
Oh, well, she's not the first person to go through that.
No, she's not, and I have tried to tell her that. Paul is still very hung up on Meg Snyder, but she won't listen to me, and she keeps kind of, I don't know, I just don't want to see her hurt again, that's all.
Honey, may I be frank with you?
You?
Yes.
Frank? How unexpected.
Oh, honey, life is just too short. The last thing you need is to be concerned about your son's messed up love life.
No, you don't understand. Meg took out a restraining order against Paul. He was just out at the police station. There have been charges filed against
Honey,
him.
I really don't care about that. I care about you. You're in the fight for your life. And you just can't let this deplete all of your energy. This is just nonsense.
Nonsense?
Nonsense, yes.
I see. And if Tom and Margaret were having problems, you'd say fiddly-dee and not give it another thought, right?
We're not talking about me. We're talking about you. And I care about you. I know you love your son. I know you care about him. But I want you to get well. I want you to take better care of yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, listen. Tomorrow, you and I have to go. We have to go have lunch together. We have to talk about you. We're not going to talk about Paul. Then we're going to do something very important.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have our nails done.
Okay.
Okay.
It is lovely of you to invite me to brunch, but I'm not that hungry.
Nonsense. You have to eat or you won't have any energy. And you're going to need your energy because I plan to keep you very, very busy.
To keep me away from Paul?
All you need are a few connections, which I will provide for you. And you could have a very lucrative jewelry career because you have talent. And that talent could make you famous.
Oh, you're the first person who's ever thought that.
Because I have an eye. And I know marketing. And we're going to start tomorrow night with the reopening of Metro.
Metro, the nightclub, what does that have to do with me?
Well, there's bound to be media coverage there, and you're going to show up in a beautiful dress provided by me, wearing all of your own jewelry designs, which the public will see in all of its glory when your picture appears on the style pages of at least 10 different magazines. This is it, Sophie. A new beginning. A start to an exciting new life.
Will Paul be there?